and then you get to a CR. After I hit it. When you go to the CR. CR. Me. Anyway. Yeah, everybody heard me say that. Whatever. Let's see. Sleep on. I want to sleep on. I ain't sleeping. Sleep on. Do I want to stop streaming? No, I don't want to stop streaming. Let's see here. I'm going to have to mute it or something. Hold on 1 second. Anybody watching this recording? Max, what's up, my man? How's it going? Hold on 1 second, dude. Max, I think you know what a CR is. Hey, wow. Yeah, I did crazy stuff on live. Anyway, I'm pretty chill now. Talk. How's it going, Max? Hello, Mickey. Max Ryder 49er. San Francisco 49ers, right? Comfort room, hello. Yeah. Wonder, I think I'm on Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm back over here in Mindoro. I took a trip. I can't remember how many videos I did. Anyway, I'll be putting those out eventually. Just sitting here charging my car at 6 in the morning, bro. Well, I hope you don't have any bad weather you have to deal with while you're trying to charge the car up. Oh, is it electric maybe? It's probably electric. Adriana Vasquez. Sorry, freaking noise out here in the province. The trikes and motorcycles and mess. How was my day, Adriana? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, nothing special, nothing to brag about. How about you? What's up, David Kenneth? How you doing, man? Good morning. David says, hey, bro, good morning. Good evening from the Philippines. You can see it's dark out here. Good. That's awesome, Adriana. And Lorenz. I'm sorry, Lorenz. Sorry, my bad. How's it been, Lorenz? Bro, it's been a long time. I know, man. I know it has. You know, I did a little traveling. I had to get off the grid for a while and think about things and try to figure stuff out. And yeah, I didn't go over your way. I know you're over there in the Laguna, right? Laguna. And Adriana said, just woke up. Just woke up. Where you at, Adriana? Just woke up. You're in the U.S.? Adriana Vasquez. I don't remember. Have you been? I guess you've been in the live. I guess, but I don't recall. I don't recall. I mean, what part of the U.S. are you from? How you doing, Lorenz? I know Max is charging his car. David Kenneth, how you doing, bro? How you guys doing? Sitting here charging up the car. He must have a Tesla. He's probably got a Tesla. Where you been, bro? Well, I went to mostly Manila. I did this crazy interview with I call it crazy. I shouldn't call it crazy. Anyway, I interviewed a lady boy. And I can't remember if I did some other videos. I was basically doing a lot of deep thinking and trying to figure out some things. That's why I took this whole trip. But anyway, I'll get that posted eventually. Okay, Adriana's in USA, America. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Adriana, I'm from North Carolina, and I've been over here in the Philippines for 2 years now. So if you have any questions about the Philippines, feel free to ask. Of course, Adriana, you might be from the Philippines and you might be over in the USA. I don't know. Because I don't know about Adriana. I know about Lorenz and David and Max. Lorenz says, "Bro, I saw another YouTuber from Tagaytay. Oh, thank you, Adriana. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it very much. And feel free to ask questions if I can help you with whatever, you know. Because it's like, I'm old, you know, so I can help with like life advice stuff too. But you saw, what's his name? Ray, I think. Probably Ray. Yeah. I guess he's been pretty active. I'm sorry, guys. If I sort of like had some deep thinking I had to take care of and try to figure some things out and all that. But I don't know. Anyway, you can slap me. Ow, what's wrong with you, Mike? What's wrong with you, bro? But anyway, I hope everybody's doing awesome. Never give your content. Never give your content. Maybe never seen your content, maybe. Never give your content. I think that's what you mean, never seen it. Um, Lorenz says he know you, Ray. Yeah, Ray. Yeah, we met a few months ago, but we've never met in person. Edwin, Edward Snowden. What's up, Dennis? How you doing, man? Where you from? What's going on with old Snowden anyway? Never give up your content. Never give up your content. Never give up. Why would you say never give up your content? Oh, never quit. I think is what you mean. Like never quit doing your content. Um, Max says, "Did you figure it out, buddy? Hang in there, Mikey." Not exactly. Not exactly. Um, yeah, not exactly, but anyway, I'm going to try to move on to Dennis here. Dennis says, "Hi, hey, I'm from Ohio. Sweet. Nice to meet you, Dennis. Nice to meet you, dentist. I said dentist, like teeth dentist. My bad. Nice to meet you. And if you have any questions, let me know if I can help you out. And Heather, hey Heather, what's up? How you doing? So you're from Ohio. That's cool. I've been to Ohio before too. Yeah, went up to Michigan from there. Heather says, "What's up? Have a Merry Christmas. I'm from Iowa, and my dad and my grandparents passed away. It will be hard this Christmas for me." Your dad, too? Oh, man, that's rough. I'm sorry, Heather. And your grandparents. Yeah, grandparents are very awesome. Sorry to hear about that. Um, Try to keep your mind busy, so, with things, and I'm trying to be in here and I'm trying to do these videos and hopefully you guys can hang out with me and stuff like that. Um, there, but thank you for sharing, basically some confidential information like that, very private stuff. And I hope your Christmas, I mean, keep it busy. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. I'm hoping your like mom's still around. Let's see. This is the Eradi. There, Eradi. Hi, Bro, December is tomorrow. Really? Is it? I had no freaking clue. Is it already tomorrow? Adriana says yes. Lorenz says, bro, what is wrong? Sounds like you're going through something. It's just trying to figure out, relationship thing, It's like trying to figure out about being serious with somebody or trying to figure out, what to do. It's like, I don't want to force myself into a relationship, you know? But at the same time, when you have somebody that cares for you and everything, it's sort of hard not to care very much. I don't know. Anyway, Lorenz says, oh yeah, I already read that. But it's just trying to figure out what to do, and it's tough as an expat, an American expat over here, because you don't have all the time in the world to figure out things. You have to pay every 2 months if you're on a visitor's tourist visa, right? And also in my situation, I don't have income, so I'm like living off money I have, and eventually that disappears, and which is why I started this channel, and I am close. But until then, I risk the chance of having to go back to the U.S. if I don't do things. So I have to just make decisions quicker than most people would have to make those decisions. And I don't like doing that, forcing things, but that's what I'm going through. But anyway, how's everybody doing? I hate talking about myself, bro, like that, especially in public, because people are going to watch the video and freaking record it and stuff. But this is what we do, man. This is what we do as vloggers. We let people know our lives and, what's going on, especially if you're adding your personal life into it, which I'm okay with trying to share things. Mish, what's up, Mish? How you been? You been busy? Mish is probably making $1 million a year now. She's pretty active. Matter of fact, y'all should check out her channel if you're like into Indian food. She's a very, very cool Indian lady from India. Yeah. How you been, Mish? I'm doing good, thank you, Mish. Doing good. I just broke some kind of rubber band. I don't even know where the heck it went to. So Max, what are you doing up at 6 o'clock in the morning, Max, on a Saturday? You must be working today, bro. Ozzy, what's up? How's it going, man? I'm back, bro. This is my first live back. I'm basically telling people I went off the grid for a while, try to figure out some things and all that kind of thing. L Racer said, yo, you still remember me? L Racer? Noah? Did you change your name or something? I'm sorry, El Racer. I don't exactly remember you. I mean, the name sounds familiar, but I don't exactly remember you. Let's see. Ozzy says, yo, we're all worried about you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I'm not really a kind of person that is like this kind of person that likes to, be out in the public kind of thing. But I appreciate that. And, this is what I do to try to survive. We have to figure out some way to survive, right? Like you, Ozzy, your way to survive was to drive trucks, And, now... Anyway, Ozzy, I was thinking about you today, bro, because I was thinking about that girl over here. maybe I can try to get like her messenger or something if you want to contact her, if you want me to. That's what I was thinking about. Maybe trying to get a messenger from her so you can contact her because she was talking about being friends if you wanted to be friends. And yeah, as far as wanting the baby kind of thing, that, yeah, she's into that kind of thing. So that's why she brought up the friendship. Mac's still charging up the car. Who's charging the car? Sounds like a rich guy. Well, it depends, right? I mean, I remember when I was poor, man. I mean, I'm still poor, but I remember when I was a teenager and I had this car that I had to always charge up to get it to start. So it depends on what kind of charging. I think he's doing electric charging, though, maybe on a Tesla. Anyway, El Racer says, remember, I broke my hand. You broke your hand. Yeah, I do remember that. Okay, I remember you now. Yeah, you're in the Philippines, right? Philippines. I think Mindanao. I might be wrong. I think it's Mindanao, maybe Cebu or somewhere like that. Joseph says, "Hi, bro. Do you know me, Joseph? Is this which Joseph is this? Is this Joseph from Djibouti? Is it from Joseph from Djibouti? Yeah, I'm just getting lucky, bro. That's all it is. Thanks, Ozzy. El Racer says, yes. Oh, Mindanao. Okay, good to see you again, El Racer. How you been doing, bro? Did you really break the hand because you were supposed to check it out last time you were talking? Yeah. How's your hand doing? Yeah. You see, I'm at 7, Ozzy. See, it's like a roller coaster, man. And Philippines is like a roller coaster too. I was on a bus yesterday. That bus was like, thank you for the hearts, by the way. That bus was shaking like crazy, bro. It was like a freaking roller coaster. It was insane. Norbell says, subscribe. What's up, Norbell? How you doing, man? How you doing? Where you from? Thank you for your support. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, it was insane, bro. That bus. And it's like no shocks or something. I don't know what was going on. I mean, the roads out here can be bad in some places, but some places are wonderful. It just depends. The Philippines is a variety of things. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. A variety from beautiful city areas to very not beautiful city areas to a lot of poverty to beautiful mountains, to beautiful beaches, to beautiful waterfalls, to not very nice looking, not very clean places. It's just such a variety. And you meet variety of people. The guy I was talking to yesterday was from England. And he, while I was coming back from this trip, and he's 76 years old. He's married to a lady that's 52 years old. He had an antique book business selling antique books. Ain't that wild? Antique books. I love your video. Oh, thank you. The one I did today was pretty boring, I think. But I'm just trying to get back in because I've taken almost 2 weeks off and I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. Let's see, bro, do you want to go skydiving? Bro, no. No, thank you. Maybe my girlfriend, she might go though. I can ask her if maybe she'll go do that. I can pay for her to do that. Let's see. I love your video. Thank you, Norbell. I appreciate that. It's so kind. I looked at that message again and I was like, did it say, bro, do you want to go sleeping? And I was like, yeah, that sounds nice. I would like the sleeping. Not together. No, not together. I'm just saying, just go take a nap. I sound like I'm about 85 years old now, but I'm not yet. Anyway, hey Norbell, how you doing? Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. How you doing? And where are you from, Norbell? Let's see, Ozzy says, I would never jump out of a perfectly good plane. Yeah, exactly. Now, if there's a problem with the plane, yeah, I'll jump. But I feel the same. What do they call it, Ozzy? The same thing as you, the same something. I forgot the words. The same. Dang. Anybody can think of the words? Like I feel the same way, but it's more of a fancy word I'm trying to figure out. Like window shopping. Oh, what the heck? Like window shopping. YouTube keeps popping up this stuff on me to say to you guys. I'm eating pizza right now. El Racer, whoa, bro, where'd you get your pizza from? Is it what's the name of that pizza? A lot of pizza? A lot of pizza. Ozzy, you haven't been here yet. A lot of pizza is they have a lot of those pizza places here in the Philippines. And they're not Americanized pizza. It's Filipino pizza, but I added a but. I'm not really crazy about Filipino pizza, but this one's actually decent. I can eat a lot of pizza, but I normally prefer American, Italian style pizza, like New York style pizza, really. Loren says, I have a list to do. One of them is to be airborne, bro. That's awesome, bro. I believe it, man. You're motivated and dedicated. That's what we used to say in the Army all the time. Motivated, dedicated, hoo, hoo, hoo. That kind of stuff. Let's see. I concur. I concur wasn't the thing, but that works, right? I have the same sentiments, I think is what it is that I was trying to come up with. The same sentiments as you or something like that. But I concur is like, that sounds more military. Norbel says, are you in USA? Norbel, I'm in the Philippines. I'm an American. I'm from the USA, but I've been over here in the Philippines for 2 years. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. And I've been here for 2 years, and I got videos all about the Philippines. So check them out, guys. Are you good? It says Team Marker. How you doing, Ozzy? And Team Marker, how are you doing as well? I'm fine. I'm fine. Team Marker, I'm fine. Yeah. How are you guys doing? It's almost Christmas time, right? Let me think of a song. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. Let's see. I've been good, but you need sleep. You've been good, but I need sleep. I need beauty sleep. My sentiments, exactly. There you go. That's what I was looking for. You got it, bro. Hey, dude, long time no see. What's up, Odul? Yeah, it's been a while, bro. Bro, he says, I've been good, but you need sleep. Yeah, you must have watched my last video. It was horrible. Let's see. Hey, dude, long time no see. Hey, Abdul, how's it going, man? Let's see. Ozzy says, I'm doing well. I went up to my daughter's on Thanksgiving. I bet you that was awesome, bro. I miss that. Yeah, I was just talking to her about the turkey, right? I was talking about turkey because they got turkeys over here. As a matter of fact, I was recording a turkey. I don't know if I'll put that on here. But they have turkeys over here in the Philippines, and they are like, what? Y'all eat turkeys? They have turkeys as like pets over here. Let's see, loud dogs, bro. Okay over there? Yeah, it's fine. It's a neighbor's dogs. Time to go fast, RM, right now, man. El Racer, going fast. Yeah, time to going fast, right? Team, our marker says, how you been? How your view been? How your view been? Like views? I just did a video about 2 weeks ago. Got about 2,000 views on it. I think that video was like 13 minutes or something like that. So that was good. how your view been? I think that's what you're talking about. But you know, it's doesn't happen. That's not like something that happens much. Let's see. My granddaughter is growing up so fast. How old is she now, Ozzy? O'Doul says, it's going good. I'm just making some bacon and eggs for breakfast. How have you been? How have you guys been? He's talking to everybody, y'all. O'Doul's talking to everybody. He says, how you guys been? Making bacon and eggs, man. That's one of my favorite things to eat right there. Bacon and eggs. Norbell says, like and subscribe to him. Thank you, Norbell. Norbell, I think you said you're in Ohio, right? Ohio? Let me see. Let me look back and make sure you're the person from Ohio. Somebody was from Ohio. Who was from Ohio? Was it Norbell? Ozzy's from over in New York, but I mean not New York, New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Giving out your personal information, Ozzy, is that okay? No, I won't give out your address though. I'm joking. Just I'll tell the state. Then they have a hard time finding you. Let's see. Team, our marker says, oh, okay. I'm kind of cooking at night, bro. Sweet. I wouldn't mind making something myself, man. 15 months. 15 months. What? What are you talking about 15 months? You're 15 months pregnant, Ozzy? What are you talking about? 15 months. I missed. What did I miss? I'm just kidding. He's a dude. He doesn't get pregnant. I mean, in the U.S., I guess it's possible, though, is what they tell me. Anyway, Turkey in Tagalog is Pablo, bro. Yeah, yeah. In Spanish, it's Pavo, P-A-V-O. So you have that similarity. Pabo, bro. And Pusa is cat, right? And oso is aso. Aso is dog. Ritzy says, yes, what's up, Ritz? What's up, Ritz? How you doing? Let's see. Isabella says, ay, Tagalog, pala, ika. What does that one mean? Pala, ikal. I've been trying to learn some things. I did learn this one. I learned let's see, Maseya. It's happy, right? I think I said it right. Maseya, happy. Let's see. Team Marker says, I'm cooking eggs for 19 months. They might be burnt, man. I'm going to be serious with you. If it's 19 months, cooking eggs. Let's see. Ritzy says, Aziz. Norbell says, I'm Tagalog sweet. Norbell, I mean, who was in Ohio? Who's in here from Ohio? I can't remember who it was. What is Pabo? Pabo is turkey. Let's see. Ritzy says, I was scared for my life. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I know Ozzy. I talked to Ozzy, and Ozzy said he reached out to you and was talking to you about my situation and stuff like that. Don't be... Come on, man. I'm not that important. Team Marker says, what the if? Ritzy Ranger. Oa says, yeah. Oh, anybody want to play a game? Let me know. Let's see. Team Marker, if we get 4 people that say game, we'll play game. Because I did see David in here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Well, I'd throw the egg away. Okay, don't do 19 months of egg cooking anymore, bro. I mean, you're going to be throwing away a lot of eggs. Papa Ozzy and I were talking about you in his channel. His channel? Really? Is he up to about 3,000 subscribers now? You are important. I'm just a normal guy like everybody else, man. We all got our thing, you know. Sri Lanka is in the house. Ritzy Ranger is from Sri Lanka. Timar Marker, where are you from? Game, okay. Oh, Timar Marker's from USA, right? I think that might be the person from Ohio. I think Timar Marker's the person from Ohio. Ritzy says game. Okay, we got two people saying game. Game, 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 game. I hope David's still in here. He's the game fan. Z, we get two more people who rock and roll with a game. Let's see, what is much to do about Jando? Jando Asami, Sami. Let's see, Jando Asami, Sammy. Who the heck is that? Let me read it again. Noble says, what is much do you want, Jando or Sami? What the heck are you talking about, Norbel? Anybody know what Norbel's talking about, Jando or Sammy? Bro, Venezuela is screwed. Really? I haven't kept track of news. I don't know. What's going on in Venezuela? I don't know. Let's see. No, I'm not. I'm from Malaysia. Oh, Malaysia. I love Malaysia. Awesome. I need to go there. How you doing? El Racer is in the house. And Ozzy says, you are in a part of the world where anything can happen and you would never be heard from again. So naturally be worried when you just disappear. You know, Ozzy, I guess this is possible, but mainly it's possible down South Philippines. They have, when you travel, look at the red warning areas where basically if you're in a red warning area and you go to a country, the U.S. is not going to try to help you out. If you leave the U.S. and go to that red warning area. I'm not in a red warning area. Never been in a red warning area in the Philippines. Is there a chance? I guess there is, the way I live, because I live totally free and I don't worry about many things. I do watch around me a lot. And I'm a big target as far as like, hey, tall guy, white guy, I'm not Filipino or anything like that. So basically anybody can see you. But let me tell you a story, bro. I'm going to tell you this story, Ozzy. I hope you're listening. I went out somewhere the other day, and everybody else, listen to this. This is a good story. I went out somewhere the other day. Well, I was on my trip. So this place I was at, it was at a bus station. I went into a CR, which is a restroom here in the Philippines, and I accidentally dropped some money. Now, this is not a little bit of money for the Philippines. It would take a long time to make this amount of money in the Philippines. Now in America, just take one day. But it was 6,000 pesos I dropped on the floor. I walked out. I didn't know I dropped it, right? I walked out and I walked down away from the place for a while, and then I went somewhere else. Somebody found that money. This guy found that money, a Filipino. He located me. He went out looking for me and found me, handed it to me. I'm like, dude, you had to take something, right? You had to, because there's so much poverty here. I'm thinking he had to take maybe 1,000 of that 6,000 pesos. So I counted it. And unbelievable, bro. Every single 1,000 was there. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 was there. You could tell this guy was not wealthy. But he came and brought that to me. He even looked for me. He went out and found me. He even figured out who dropped it first, because he wasn't there in the room with me, in the bathroom with me. So I don't know how he figured out it was me. But he went out and found me. He gave me the money. And of course he got a reward for that, from me. Let's see. But yeah, that's how freaking awesome people are here. Let's see. I'm not part of Ohio. But yeah, there are some areas down in the south of Mindanao. There's some red areas you need to be aware of. And you also do need to watch your surroundings everywhere. And I say that pretty much anywhere in the world, though, almost. Let's see. 100% agreed. Ozzy, let's see. Unfortunately, I am going to be driving to Home Depot to get some stuff, do some flooring in my basement. Sounds awesome. Ritzy says, but Papa is part of me. Thank you. Thank you, Ritzy. El Racer says, Wi-Fi not good in night for me. Yeah, we won't stay on too long unless I have some more people that want to do game, but I don't think we're gonna be doing game. I don't see two more people saying that. Ritzy says, put Sri Lanka in your traveling bucket list. Okay, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ritzy. Team Marker says, want to know my story? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. Ritzy Ranger says, do you want to know my story after? Sure, why not? Yeah, tell your stories, bro. Bro, I'm Wood, and I can read them. I can read them off. This is awesome. Let's see, bro. I would take some of that money. Sorry, bro. Yeah, I think I would too. I think Lorenz. I think so too. Yeah. I mean, because basically it would take the normal person here in the Philippines. It would take them 500 a day. They normally make 500, about 500 a day pesos. So it would take them 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 days of work. They would have to work about 12 days to make that much money here in the Philippines. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest, Renz, I don't even know if I would even give anything. I don't even know if I would. I think if I saw that the person needed it, like I felt they needed it, I probably would then, but it just depends on the situation, I guess. So I was very fortunate. I was very lucky. I was very, happy, excited, that kind of stuff. And at least he was able to get a reward, for that. But man, I mean, I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I'm not rich, dude. I'm not. I'm living off, for two people here, I'm living off $400 a month. But I will say this, I took that trip and I spent more than $400 in the last 2 weeks because of the trip. But I have to figure out things in order to keep moving on and keep doing what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Marker's going to be typing. And Ritzy, I think you're going to type up a story too, Ritzy. Anybody else got a story, feel free to put it in. I'll read it off. But that's one of many wonderful things that have happened to me from the wonderful people here in the Philippines. I mean, there's other stories too. Let's see. Team Marker says, when I sleep, I hear some noise from my backyard. I went go to see it. It's a dog, but it was smiling. I got no clue at the morning I hear dog wasn't supposed to do that. Did I meet a skinwalker? Dude, I think you're making up a story. A smiling dog? I think you're making up a story. And if you're not making up a story, then maybe it is a skinwalker. So we've been on for 39 minutes, but let's see. Nah, dude, I'm for real. A smiling dog? Why not, man? El Racer, take care, El Racer. Have a good night. I know it's getting late. You have school tomorrow, I think. Yes, probably. Because tomorrow's Monday in the Philippines. But they also have a Trump Tower out here, too. Donald Trump, he has a Trump Tower here in the Philippines as well. Ozzy, I know you like Trump, so I brought that up. Let's see. I really like Manila. There's a lot of things I like about Manila. Yeah, Lomo Card says, "Yo, I'm back. I've never seen you. Seems like November the 6th." Well, last time I was on was about the middle of November. That was the last time. The last video I put out before today, I put out one today, but I put out one on November the 16th. How you know? How you know? Because Monday, bro. It's Monday tomorrow. So I figure you're going to be in school. And I know that's what you do. Bro, two of my cat went gone. Sorry to hear about that, man. But cats like to do that. They like to disappear. So they'll probably come back. They tend to do that quite often. I used to have a cat that would disappear for like days and then come back all the time. Ozzy's laughing. Ritzy Ranger says, in 2024, I was visiting one of the holiest places in the Buddhist history named Jayashri Maha Bodhiya. I was worshiping Buddha. And by the way, Ozzy, those red areas down in South Philippines I was talking about are Muslim areas. And I'm not trying to say anything, but I'm letting you know what to expect if you go there, which I don't think you will. But anyway, up here in Central and North, yeah, a lot different. Let's see, I was worshiping Buddha, and there was a foreigner couple who asked me to take a photo. I can't type. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool story. Is that true? Let's see. I was visiting one. Yeah, I think that's true. That sounds like a true one. Let's see. Team Marmarker. That would be a good game. We tell stories and people can figure out if it's true or not. Let's see. I'm a cook. Team Marmarker's a cook. I try to remember that. Try to remember it. If I forget it, sorry, but I'll try. Let's see. Adriana says, sorry, I left the stream for a few minutes. It's fine, Adriana. I appreciate you coming back. That's the main thing. The main thing is to be happy. Whatever makes you guys happy. I remember, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was in high school, I didn't like school. So I wouldn't go to it. I would go to the beach instead. That's so bad. But anyway, later in my life, I decided that it was important, even though, come to find out, it's not that important. But I got a six-year master's degree later in my life. So I skipped a lot of school when I was young, and then I thought it was important, but it just depends. Now Lorenz, I think Lorenz, he's doing some engineering stuff. What you need to do is school, college. I was doing business. College isn't really needed on business stuff. Getting that master's in business is a freaking waste of time. It's my opinion. But for engineering, yeah. Lorenz says, bro, a lot of shorts that mixing with my normal shorts of normally would all be about skinwalkers. Yeah, matter of fact, I remember you were talking about growing a channel, Lorenz. Is your Have you been doing that? Have you been doing a YouTube channel? Let's see. I mean, I want to support you guys. Anybody doing a YouTube channel, let me know. I'll try to support you guys. Like my Indian lady that was in here just a second ago, Mish. Let's see. Lomo Card says it's Tuesday tomorrow. Tomorrow. No, it's Monday. It's not 12 o'clock yet. It's still Sunday. Because they're in Russia. Oh, okay, in Russia. It's already 12 o'clock. Okay, my bad. You're in Russia, Lomo? I didn't know you were in Russia. Russia? Might be talking about my crazy video about the bus. Let's see. I know I closed my door and my window. Let's see. No, I closed my door and my window. Last time I was in Philippines, now I'm in Russia. Okay, that's right. I remember you being in the Philippines. What you doing up in Russia, man? What's up in Russia? Adriana says, sup, I'm back. Adriana. That's what we used to sing in the military too. It would be like, what was it? Da, da, da. Look out your window, look out your window. Da, 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 da. I can't remember all the words now. Let's see, I took them a photo and they gave me a tip. It was 300 RS and I lost it after 30 minutes. Oh, true story? I mean, I'll tell you a story over in the U.S. I was at this, what do they call those things? Amusement park, right? When I was a kid. And there was 20 US dollars flying through the air. I ran after that thing and I grabbed it, dude. RS means rupees. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That sounds like 300. Sounds like pretty good money, I think. I don't know. I don't really know much about rupees. So never mind. Just skip what I said. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's see. I'm going AFK. Let's see. AFK. I'm not sure about that one. I'm kidding. Let's see. For me, if I didn't go to school, I'd be punished. Yeah, of course, your Asian parents, right? Let's see. Ritzy says, we don't have school in 2 weeks, bro. Then you can watch my videos, Ritzy. Got 2 weeks to do it. Let's see. I'm just trying to be selfish now. Let's see. Tim Marmarker says, I've been have good views, but I only have 4 views. 4 views. Oh, so Team Marmarker, you have a channel? Is that correct? I've been have good views, but I only have 4 views. I mean, I'll hook you up, man. I'm gonna do a screenshot and I'll go check your stuff out and help support you. But if you have, you know, I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Let's see. Maverick says, what's up? Remember me? Yeah, Maverick. How's it going, man? Bustamante. All right, take care, man, Mav. Let's see. Rit says, there was a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong and his eyes were flaming gold. I meant to have only 4 subs. I only have 4 subs. Okay. Well, I'll sub you, bro. Anybody want to sub Marker, let me know. I'll make you blue so you can sub with him. Or her. Him or her. I don't know. Let's see. Can't start the channel because of my school, bro. So busy right now. Okay, I got you. But we got to do what you got to do, man. Lomo, I'm doing work right now. I'm just going to the live. Oh, thank you, Lomo. Appreciate your support, man. Ritzy says, most people look at him with the terror and the fear. It's a true story. $1 means, oh, it's $1. $1 is 300 rupees, which $100 is a decent amount, especially for taking a picture, right? Let's see, but quickly, after I'm thinking of quitting YouTube. Well, I'll check out your channel, you know, subscribe, check out videos you got, and I know you can always consult with me about stuff. You know, you can always ask me different things or whatever, or we talk, have a conversation, stuff like that. Let's see, bro says AFK means away from keyboards. Away from keyboards. Oh, away from keyboards. Okay, thank you, Lorenz. Let's see, away from keyboards. Ritzy says, hey, Papa, what happened to your Instagram? I haven't really been using it. I took it off for a while, but I'm going to put it back on my phone, so I haven't really been using it. I tried to message you, but never saw them. Yeah, I gotta catch up on things, bro. Let's see, not $100, $1. Yeah, I got you, $1. I mean, $1 for a picture is not bad, especially if you're in a country that's only, you know, making $10 or $20 a day or whatever, you know. So, I mean, just to take a picture. $100, that'd be crazy, bro. Somebody give me $100 to take a picture. I have to leave. My boss is coming. All right, Lomo. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. So guys, I'm gonna cut this off in about a couple minutes here. Take a shower. I mean, not a shower, tabo bath. Take a tabo bath and get some sleep. But if anybody has anything to say, feel free to say it, or questions, I'll answer, or anything. Got a couple minutes left. Let's see. Ritzy Ranger says, "I think they love me." They love you. Who would not love Ritzy Ranger? You're awesome, man. You're awesome. Let's see. Tim Marker says, "When I start my first short, only get little views. It's different channel." And what I'll do also when I get off here, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to jump over to your channel to. Let me see. So I just go to Team Marker -43. And I should find you, I guess. Let's see. Or try to give me free candy. Free candy. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. You never know what people are going to give you. Hey, check out what we got here. Never seen this cat in my life. Just walked through the door. This is how different the Philippines is. And I'm happy it showed up because it keeps the rats away, you know. Let's see. What historical fact is your favorite? Historical fact. I have to think about that for a second. Rissy says, "Papa, does it snow in the Philippines?" No, it does not. It does not. You can jump over to like Korea, Japan, not too far from here. But in the Philippines, no snow. What about Germany during World War II? Okay, a little cute cat. Yeah, I know. Cute cat. I don't know where it went now. Let's see. I go. All right, Team Mark. Take care. It's also so random in Sri Lanka. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it is, man. I like that. I like that random stuff. Like that. So we're going to cut out, guys. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate that. I've been on here almost an hour. And, I got to start showing up and everything and getting back in. Yeah. I told Ritzy I was going to come back with a vengeance. So that's my plan. Come back with a vengeance. I've got almost 700 videos now. So if you ever get a chance, check them out. Philippines is awesome. Wonderful people here. Beautiful places. If you're looking for a date, I even got some girls on there. If you're looking for, I don't know, looking for a cheap place to live, got that too. Real estate, different things. Bye. Take care, Ritzy. Have a good night. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you, Lorenz. Thank you, Ritzy. Thank you, everybody that's in here. Everybody that's in here. Max, if you're still here, David and Maverick and everybody that I remember, Adriana, yeah, thank y'all. Thank y'all for the support, and y'all have a wonderful day. Max, yeah, Max is still here. Thank you, Max, I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, depending on where you're at. Girls, yeah, there's girls on there. And trying to get some guys on there for the girls, but haven't been able to yet. Or guys for the guys, whatever. Or girls for the girls, whatever. Anyway, peace. 3, 2, 1. Thank you for the love, peeps. Y'all take care.